Many in the president's orbit want him to do a better job explaining his economic agenda to the American people as consumer sentiment continues to plunge. But there's a real mystery afoot. It's true that inflation has proven sticky at around 2.7%, but the data also suggests that wage growth has outpaced inflation. Wages in many, even working class sectors are up. So if Americans are making more, why do they feel so much poorer? It's simple. It's the healthcare, stupid. That's where the real pinch is for working class families, why they aren't seeing any of the extra cash at the end of the month despite rising wages. That absolutely has to be the president's next target. And I'm sorry, but it's not enough to give people $2,000 as the president suggested. The insurance companies will just raise the prices. The president has to negotiate those prices as he did so effectively on the cost of drugs. Joining me now is a man who works hard to make life better for average Americans, Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy. Welcome, Secretary Duffy. It's so great to have you.
Hey, Batya, good to be with you as well. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So since we last spoke, you've pulled the commercial driver's licenses of 10,000 people who don't speak English, can't understand the rules of the road. What do we know about these people? Are they Americans? Are they here illegally? And please explain for us how this makes Americans safer and how it makes trucking as an industry better for those who work in it.
So there's been a longstanding rule for American commercial drivers that they can comprehend, they can understand the English language, and it's important. So if you're reading road signs, number one, that's safety critical. But number two, if you're in a crash, you have to be able to talk to first responders, to law enforcement. If you can't speak the language and you have a certain load that law enforcement or first responders need to be aware of, you have to be able to communicate that. And so this rule goes back decades. Under Barack Obama's term as president, he basically lowered the penalty to a slap on the wrist. We brought it back to say, we're going to take your rig out of service because it's dangerous. Now, we've had 49 states work with us, comply with our rules. There's one state, California, who has refused. But making sure that you're proficient in the English language is critical to safety on American roadways. And so you asked, who are they? Well, some could be folks who are in the country lawfully, legally, but just don't speak the language. But others could be foreigners who are not here lawfully and legally, but they're still driving on American roads. And so we're not distinguishing on English language on who they are. It's just that you have to speak the language sufficiently to communicate with law enforcement.
Now, we know that also a lot of gig drivers, Uber, Lyft, and what have you, a lot of those people don't speak English either. Could this be the next target for you?
So our rules from the federal side flow into commercial driver's licenses. If you just have a regular driver's license but are driving Uber, those rules do fall back to the state. So I can't penetrate into the Uber driver.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.